So we have a guy. He's a desperate guy. He used to work in tech, and his name's JP Vance. And he comes to me and he says, Sir, I want to be a senator in Ohio so bad, sir. And I know how well you do in Ohio. Please endorse me, sir. Please, please." And I say, "Okay, you seem like a nice guy. I'll endorse you." And then this freak from Silicon Valley, Peter Thiel, he's a very rich guy, very intense and uncomfortable, but he's got a lot of money and he hates the left. And he says to me, "Sir, I think this guy would make a great vice president, sir." And I said, "Who?" And he said, "JC Chazet." And I said, "Okay, I think I endorsed him in Ohio, if I don't mind." And he said, "Yes, sir, that's true." And so we put him on the short list. We put him on a very short list, but he's got to be tall. We don't like the short people. And he was pretty tall, and he lost a little weight. He used to be a fat son of a bitch, and now he's sort of like husky. You know how the parents used to say, "Oh, no, my son's not fat, he's husky." Darling, your son is a fat tub of crap. But, we put him on the ticket, and we find out he's got no charisma. He talks about his book, Hillbilly Bob Thornton. And I didn't read it. I thought, yeah, I don't want to learn about Billy Bob Thornton, although he did sleep with Angelina Jolie, who wanted to sleep with me, by the way. Nobody wants to report that, but she wanted me before she got Billy Bob. He was sort of a consolation prize. But I never read Billy Bob Elegy, but I thought this is a guy who's connecting with the white trash, which we need strong white trash support. And a few of them, are maybe passed out on drugs or just, being stupid and accidentally voted for Sleepy Joe in 2020. So I said, we need somebody who can talk their toothless, drug addicted language. And they said, "Sir, what about J.P. Pruitt?" And I said, "Who? The original hand model from Zoolander?" I was in Zoolander, by the way. And they said, "No, JC Dance." And I said, "Okay." He said, "I think I endorsed him in Wisconsin for Senate." And they said, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you did. Somewhere around there, sir." And so we put him on the ticket. And now he's talking. He doesn't even know how to talk about Mountain Dew, which is, that's sort of like the sacramental wine of my people. Some people go to church and they have that cheap wine. But my people worship at the Church of Trump, and they drink Mountain Dew, diet and regular, by the way, and sometimes Code Red, the real intense ones, the ones who are, you don't maybe want to be around after midnight. They're like gremlins. They're sometimes into Mountain Dew Code Red, and oh boy, they are tough. They are tough and kind of scary. But the point is, he doesn't know how to talk to people. And we found out the worst thing. He's got a wife, which of course he has a wife, and he doesn't call her mother. So we call that an improvement. It's called improved over Mike Pence. But we find out his wife is a brown person, which we're not racist, okay? But hillbilly eulogy, we thought would be, white, okay? Not brown, not and like a solid brown, not like a sort of like, "Oh, did you go to Florida for vacation?" No, this is like you're on the equator for vacation, or you have parents who aren't whites. And so we feel very deceived, and our numbers are not doing great with TJ Watt as my vice presidential candidate. But we feel so betrayed by his wife because, that we said, "Well, how's his wife? He's a rich guy. He's got to have a hot wife." And they said, "Ooh, Sha Vance." And I said, "Ooh, Sha Vance sounds like a hot name, like almost a stripper name. Like, hi, I'm Sha." "Well, that's exotic. And what's your last name?" "Vance." "Ooh, that sounds like your daddy was rich." "Okay, Sha Vance." But actually, it was Usha Vance, which all of a sudden doesn't sound like a hot stripper. It sounds like somebody born in a country that I don't support, even though I have great friends in India. My friend Nathan Modi runs the country. But the point is, we have been led so poorly by R.J. Reynolds, my maybe not vice president. We might be looking at other people like my great friend Valtrex Rumpelstiltskin, and Tim Scott hasn't stopped tap dancing since I rejected him. So with that kind of stamina and energy, maybe I pick him. But we feel very betrayed. And I have to say, RJ, if you don't pick up your game, okay, if you don't sort of step up, it's called step up, like Channing Tatum. If you don't step up, they're going to be having hillbilly effigy, and probably the real thing also if I don't get elected. They've saved the gallows from Mike Pence, and they've reinforced them to support a fatter person to get hanged. So just I would recommend to you that you start doing better at rallies, maybe find a nice white wife, and most importantly, don't let us lose, or else it's going to be a hillbilly funeral on January 6th. Okay, but other than that, we're very proud to have you on the ticket. Bye bye.